Cindy, so if I am asking for a medical exemption, that doctor's note, do you want it as a PDF? Does it need a signature? What are the things that you're looking for to verify that it's coming from a medical professional?
Well, first there's the CUNY form that is on the vaccine site for you to take to your medical practitioner. Your practitioner should complete the 3 or 4 question piece that's on the page and sign and stamp it. Otherwise, just upload it however you can so we can review it.
Okay. Wonderful. I know that we just talked about medical exemptions. Want to just quickly touch base about religious exemptions. What are those looking like, and what does the campus want to see from those letters?
So the main thing with a religious exception is that you have to include a personal statement that details what your faith is, what your belief is, and why that conflicts with getting vaccinated. And so that has been one of the more challenging parts. I think making sure that you're articulating, what your belief is and why it conflicts with vaccinations is really important. When you're attaching your document, it's important that it's attached as a Word or a PDF, or we're not going to be able to actually open it and review it. And like Cindy said, we're doing this on a rolling basis. So if you are looking to get an exemption, please keep the deadline for vaccine verification information in mind, which is September 27th. So all of the requests for exemptions do have to be submitted by this date.
Wonderful.
Denny, may I add one thing about the medical exemptions?
Of course.
Just your doctor writes that you have a medical condition and you submit that, it is not automatically approved as a medical exemption. Your doctor has to state that your particular medical condition is contraindicated with vaccinations, that you will become ill from the vaccine because of your medical condition, and therefore you should not be vaccinated. Mm-hmm. A lot of statements being made by doctors, but they're not insisting that the vaccine cannot be given. They're saying that they have a medical condition and the patient would like to wait, or the patient is concerned about the vaccine. I need something from the doctor that says they cannot get the vaccine, period.
Juhedi, it seems like you have more information to add to that.
Yes, actually, it's about the approval process. One thing that I did want to remind students that because we are doing this manually, and this is through CUNYfirst, if you receive a not approved, you should consistently look at your CUNYfirst account, because there is no message that's received if you upload your information. You should check it maybe a few days later, just in case you do have a not approved. If you are not approved, more than likely you will receive a comment about why you're not approved, why you haven't been approved. And that's where you can then go and change the information or do whatever is requested in order to get yourself approved, whether it's because of a document that didn't upload correctly, or if you submitted a screenshot or a picture that is blurry, your doses are incorrect. You'll find that information in the comments. So it's really important that once you submit your vaccine information, that you go back into your CUNYfirst account to see if it has been approved. And also, if you've submitted if you kind of put the information in there, saved it, but didn't submit, you should probably submit it so that it goes into the queue so that we can review it. Because if it doesn't, if you just kind of put the information there and it's past September 27th, we may run into some issues. So we definitely want students to, go in there, put in your information. The other thing as well, sorry about the, kind of getting students approved, is the situation if you only have one dose, right? A lot of students, are being very proactive and have gotten their vaccines, and they only have one dose and they're waiting to get the second dose. We would say the second you get your second dose, put the information there. Even if you have one dose, put your information you may get a not approved, but at least your information is in the system so that we could easily, once you get your second dose, you put that information in there and, we could approve you right away.
Let's also mention the fact that if your second vaccination is late, you're going to have to wait till 14 days after the second vaccination. So if you just got your vaccine in the last couple of days, there'll be a 2-week wait where you'll have to be tested in the interim until you're fully approved.
Mhm.